This is the second part of the expedited programs for serious conditions. As last video, we talked about the four different programs: fast track designation, breakthrough therapy designation, accelerated approval, and priority review designation. And now this video will briefly discuss the differences and compare what are the major differences between these programs. And let's go back to this table. So the fast track approval is used for the drug that is intended to treat a serious condition and non-clinical or clinical data demonstrate the potential to address unmet medical needs. A drug that has been designated as a qualified infectious disease product. And the fast track designation is they apply to preliminary non-clinical or clinical data. The data should demonstrate the potential need to address an unmet medical need for a serious condition. And the benefit of having this fast track designation from the industry perspective is we will have like more frequent meetings with FDA and more frequent written communications. Also, if this is eligible for the fast track designation, it also eligible for the accelerated approval and the priority review if the criteria are met. So the second program is breakthrough therapy designation. That was most likely applied to the preliminary clinical data, indicates that drug may demonstrate a substantial improvement on clinical significant endpoint over available therapies. So the data has to demonstrate there's a substantial improvement on the clinical significant endpoints. And similarly, there is a benefit, including the frequent communication with FDA, and also we can involve the FDA, the senior managers, to expedite the development. And there is a very substantial guidance on the efficient drug development programs. So this is a like preclinical, a preliminary clinical data, correct? Right. So the third program is called Accelerated Approval Pathways. So in this case, there's not specification, but the sponsor should make a justification of alternative endpoint, but based on the scientific support. So they need to demonstrate effect on a surrogate endpoint that is reasonably likely to predict the clinical benefit, or on a clinical endpoint that may be measured earlier than irreversible morbidity or mortality, that is likely to predict the mortality or other clinical benefit. So we can rely on the intermediate clinical endpoint to make this a judgment. So the benefit of this program is the approval can be based on a surrogate endpoint. Allows the short development time, and FDA requires clinical trials to conduct a fast approval to confirm the clinical benefit. Last program is called priority review designation. So the type of data required is the data contained in the final NDA submission. For example, any supplement that proposed a labeling change pursuant to a report on a pediatric study, or application for a drug that has been designated as qualified infectious disease product, or any application or supplement for a drug submitted within a priority review voucher. So the data should show that there's significant improvement on the safety or effectiveness of the treatment, prevention or diagnosis of serious conditions. And the priority review usually can finish or complete within 6 months. So this is a great benefit to a shorter study. And the timeline for all the programs, basically, except for the accelerated approval, the other three requires, 60 calendar days of receipt of the request. And, there's some additional considerations. I think, yes, it's very interesting. You can read through this.